جمال الوجود بذكر الإله، وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى. جمال الوجود بذكر الإله، وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى. وتطلب نفس له طاعة، ويبلغ سعد إلى منتهى. فؤاد شغوف إلى ربه، أحب رضاه أحب لقاه. يظل يجيء إلى ربوة قرار، ويسمو وذا مرتضى. فلا لهو يثنيه عن سيره، ولا جمع مال تغى الشهوى. إذا ما ينادي منادي الفلاح، تراه لذاك يحث خطاه. تراه لذاك يحث خطاه. جمال الوجود بذكر الإله، وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى. جمال الوجود بذكر الإله، وتصفو الحياة بنور هدى. وتطلب نفس له طاعة، ويبلغ سعد إلى منتهى. يتم ربي أيا غافرا، رجوتك عفوا ولا لي سوى. ودمع يسيل على مصحف، به يصل الله صوف من أتى. فتلك سجايا لقلب سليم، إلى الله دوما تدور رحاه. فيا سعد من كان ذا همة، إلى جنة في أعالي سماء. إلى جنة في أعالي سماء. جمال الوجود بذكر الإله، وتصفو الحياة بنور
أغلب مساجد قطاع غزة، على الأقل أكثر من 1000 مسجد تم تسميته بالأرض. نقوم اليوم بإنشاء مصلى مجهز بكافة المرافق الخدمية والكماليات الضرورية من أجل توفير الراحة والطمأنينة لأهلنا المصلين هنا في قطاع غزة. السادس من رمضان لعام 1446 هجري 2025 ميلادي، نتمم التجهيزات النهائية لإنشاء هذا المصلى في منطقة شمال قطاع غزة.
Driven by its unwavering commitment to community development and rooted in the spirit of giving, Al-Khair Foundation has launched a significant initiative to support municipalities with vital lighting and infrastructure projects. By the grace of Allah, this endeavor aims to improve the quality of life for residents, enhance safety and security, and contribute to the overall progress of communities. The launch of this initiative reflects Al-Khair Foundation's enduring dedication to serving humanity and making a tangible difference in the lives of those in need. Through its work in lighting and infrastructure, the foundation is not only illuminating streets but also lighting the path towards a more prosperous and secure future for communities across the region. As the project unfolds, Al-Khair Foundation remains committed to upholding its core values of compassion, integrity, and dedication, ensuring that its efforts continue to have a lasting and positive impact on the lives in countless communities.
For centuries, Hagia Sophia has stood as a testament to history, faith, and architectural brilliance. A symbol of transformation, once a Byzantine cathedral, later an Ottoman mosque, then a museum, and today, once again, a place of worship. On Friday, February 7th, 2025, Imam Qasim was honored with a warm and distinguished welcome during his visit to Hagia Sophia.
له ملك السماوات والأرض وإلى الله ترجع الأمور يولج الليل في النهار ويولج النهار في الليل وهو عليم بذات الصدور.
With great respect, the first row was reserved for him and his team, reflecting the deep hospitality and reverence extended to him on this historic occasion. As visitors walk through its doors today, they are not just stepping into a physical space, but into a living testament to human devotion, creativity, and resilience. Every prayer, every prayer rug, every sound reverberates with the echoes of centuries of belief. This sacred space has witnessed empires rise and fall, prayers in different tongues, and the footsteps of countless believers. Today, it continues to unite hearts and souls in devotion.
In recent years, Afghanistan has faced ongoing socio-economic challenges, exacerbated by conflict, natural disasters, and the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. Recognizing the urgent need for food assistance, Al-Khair has mobilized resources to distribute food packs to vulnerable families throughout Afghanistan. The initiative includes a comprehensive distribution plan that aims to reach as many households as possible, ensuring that no one is left without sustenance during this holy month. Each food pack consists of essential items, including rice, lentils, oil, flour, sugar, and dates, staples that provide not only nutritional value but also comfort and familiarity during the iftar meals that break the daily fast. The foundation aims to distribute these packs in various provinces, focusing on areas with the highest rates of food insecurity. Through such initiatives, the light of hope shines brightly, reminding us all of our collective responsibility to care for one another, especially in challenging times. The act of providing meals to families in need not only alleviates immediate hunger but also strengthens the binding fabric of community support. Moreover, the initiative serves as a beacon of hope, showcasing the power of collective action in times of adversity. For those who wish to support the ongoing efforts, Al-Khair encourages donations and partner participation. Contributions, no matter how small, can make a significant difference in the lives of countless families facing hardship this Ramadan. Take action now and donate to Al-Khair to help those less fortunate during this holy month of Ramadan. Together, we can make a positive difference in the lives of others.
Amidst the fasting and the whispers of prayer, a thought arises, a concern we all share. For there are those in this world so vast who struggle each day, their hardships unsurpassed. With a thoughtful tone, let us come together to spread love and kindness, to make life better. In this blessed month, let's extend our hand to share our blessings, to understand that a small gesture, a meal to savor, can bring joy to someone's life, a moment forever. We remind ourselves as we break our fast that our blessings are meant to be shared, unsurpassed. Ramadan's true essence lies not just in fasting, but in how we nourish souls everlasting. So let our thoughtful tones echo through each day as we donate food packs, lighting the way.
Millions of individuals worldwide are lacking access to clean and safe water, and your assistance is crucial in supporting this urgent issue. The people are forced to walk for miles on end, only to fetch dirty and contaminated water, brimmed with deadly bacteria and parasites. The innocent laughter of children, replaced with cries of pain, and the vibrant community, absorbed with heedless deaths from waterborne diseases. Each day a battle for survival, consumed with relentless suffering, unable to quench the thirst, unable to obtain clean and safe water. There are hundreds of villages just like this one. You can alleviate their suffering, ignite hope, and revitalize entire communities. Water is the essence of life. Donate today and make a difference with every drop of water. Donate with confidence, donate with Al-Khair.
अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। नाज़रीन इकराम, आज मैं आपके सामने एक सुनहरी अपील लेकर के आ रहा हूँ जो चैरिटी सेक्टर की हिस्ट्री में शायद पहले कभी लॉन्च नहीं हुई। ये वो मौका है आपके लिए कि अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला आपको हर वक्त कोई ना कोई नेक काम में हिस्सा डालने का सवाब अता करता रहे। हदीस मुबारका के मुताबिक सबसे बेहतरीन काम वो है, चाहे वो थोड़ा हो लेकिन पाबंदी के साथ हो, यौमिया तौर पर हो। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, आपने देखा 1 पाउंड अ डे अपील, जिसमें आप 1 पाउंड पर डे के हिसाब से डोनेट करते हैं। लेकिन आज मैं आपको उससे बढ़कर के मौका देना चाहता हूं। मैं लॉन्च कर रहा हूं आज 73 पाउंड पर मंथ डायरेक्ट डेबिट अपील। अगर आप 73 पाउंड 73 पाउंड हर महीने का डायरेक्ट डेबिट सेटअप करते हैं तो सुभान अल्लाह, पूरे साल का ये तकरीबन 1000 पाउंड से कम होता है। आप में से बेशुमार लोग हैं जो साल के 1000 पाउंड से ऊपर एनीवे डोनेट कर रहे हैं, तो आपके लिए इंशाल्लाह ये कोई ज्यादा मुश्किल नहीं होगा। 73 पाउंड 73 पाउंड पर मंथ का मतलब हुआ, अगर पूरे साल पर डिवाइड करें तो 2 पाउंड 40 पेंस पर डे आपकी तरफ से लोगों तक पहुंच रहा है, जिसका मतलब हुआ कि दिन के 24 घंटे तो 10 पेंस पर आवर, 10 पैनी 1 घंटे का। सुभान अल्लाह, अगर आप में से 1000 लोग 1000 पीपल 1000 लोग 73 पाउंड पर मंथ का डायरेक्ट डेबिट सेटअप करते हैं, जो कि 10p पर आवर है, तो ये हर घंटे का 100 पाउंड हो गया। अल-खैर के प्रोजेक्ट्स दुनिया भर के मुख्तलिफ ममालिक में दिन हो या रात हो चल रहे हैं। आप जाग रहे हैं, सो रहे हैं, कहीं ना कहीं हमारा कोई ना कोई प्रोजेक्ट चल रहा है। तो इंशाअल्लाह हर प्रोजेक्ट में अगर आपका 10-10 पैनी हर घंटे लगता रहे तो ये आपके लिए कितने बड़े अजर व सवाब की बात होगी। नाज़रीन इकराम, मैं आपसे खुसूसी तौर पर अपील करना चाहता हूँ कि आज ही डोनेशन हॉटलाइन पर राब्ता कायम करें और अपना पर मंथ 73 पाउंड का डायरेक्ट डेबिट सेट करें। अगर ये अमाउंट जो है आपको मुनासिब नहीं लगती, आप जो है 100 पाउंड, 150 पाउंड, 200 पाउंड करना चाहते हैं तो वो भी कर सकते हैं। और अगर आप जो है इतना नहीं कर सकते, 30 पाउंड, 50 पाउंड, 10 पाउंड या 5 पाउंड पर मंथ डायरेक्ट डेबिट सेटअप करना चाहते हैं तो वो भी करें। डू नॉट अंडर एस्टिमेट द पावर ऑफ डायरेक्ट डेबिट। लेट्स टर्न योर डायरेक्ट डेबिट इनटू डायरेक्ट डिलीवरी। जज़ाकुमुल्लाहु खैर, वस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected brothers and sisters, I'm in Afrin area, close to Jinderis. This is mashallah Al Khair villages area. We're completing one village after another here. This is the village. A few months ago I came and laid foundation. The plan for this whole section is started in 2022 before the earthquake, because we were constructing houses here from before. But after earthquake, this area was expanded and then leveling and everything was done. So mashallah, we are opening the village, and alhamdulillah, behind me all these trucks are coming with the supplies for the beneficiaries who are receiving these houses. We completed, mashallah, here 500 homes, another 500 are under construction. So total 1,000 homes on behalf of Al Khair Foundation, donors and partner organizations are under construction, mashallah. I'll be opening 2 villages today, mashallah. This one is on behalf of Shine Charity, Masjid Tawheed al-Islam, mashallah. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you and bless you. I wanted Masjid Tawheed al-Islam and Shine Charity members themselves to come, but it's not easy to come to this area, and Mufti Hamid Saab instructed me to inaugurate on their behalf. This is the kitchen area, so their kitchen items will go here, and this is basically a small external balcony. So it's open area to put like their cylinder and so on here, mashallah. Each house has 2 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 1 bathroom and 1 living room, mashallah. This is the bathroom in the middle, bathroom and shower together here, and then 2 rooms on right and left. Rooms are not that big, but it's reasonably sized, mashallah. It's much better than shelters and temporary shelter or tents and so on. Inshallah, we have these families on standby. They eagerly waiting for these houses to be completed and move in, inshallah. So it's going to take maybe another 2 to 3 months. Alhamdulillah, this village is almost complete. Construction is final stage. Doors and windows going in, and after that, inshallah, internal work, fixture and fitting. Instead of waiting for all the amenities to be completed, we will hand over the houses because it's winter. So we will hand over the houses first, and then we'll continue to complete the remaining facilities of the village. For example, a school, education and community facilities and so on.
إن شاء الله طبعا الله سبحانه وتعالى خلق الكون في 6 أيام هو قادر أن يخلق في.
Brothers and sisters, the housing project inside Syria is very crucial right now, because there are, you can say, almost 1 million people who are displaced, and they are living in very difficult circumstances, very challenging circumstances in shelter tents and so on. So I would encourage you to come forward and donate, inshallah.
Amidst the fasting and the whispers of prayer, a thought arises, a concern we all share. For there are those in this world so vast who struggle each day, their hardships unsurpassed. With a thoughtful tone, let us come together to spread love and kindness to make life better. As we distribute these bags with hearts aglow into humble homes where hardships flow, Ramadan's true essence lies not just in fasting, but in how we nourish souls everlasting. So let our thoughtful tones echo through each day as we donate food packs, lighting the way.
This Ramadan, Al-Khair invites you to share in the blessings. From your donation to their survival, the inspiring stories of families we've helped all across the globe. When you give, you receive. For over 20 years, your zakat is truly making a difference in the lives of others. Experience the power of giving. Bless and be blessed this Ramadan with the Al-Khair Foundation. Donate now with confidence. Call or visit our website today.
محترم नाज़रीन सामिईन अस्सलाम वालेकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। आज इफ्तार ट्रांसमिशन में आपको खुशामदीद कहते हैं। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रोज़मर्रा की तरह हम यहाँ इफ्तार ट्रांसमिशन में जितने भी प्रेजेंटर्स यहाँ मौजूद होते हैं वो जमा होते हैं। We gather here and alhamdulillah we talk about mainly the appeal and the projects of Al-Khair Foundation, also with some little reminders for our viewers, for our donors, and also with the aim that when you are getting ready for your iftar, getting your iftar together, and you are sitting in your house, possibly alone, possibly without anyone to to do your iftar with, because there are people who are alone, or maybe couple who are alone in their homes. So this is to just share the iftar timings with them, inshallah. And we all, all the presenters are here. Again, we will, we talk about, the Al-Khair Foundation projects, as well as we share some of the reminders, and then eventually we make dua, and obviously we go towards iftar. So that's the whole idea of this transmission, inshallah. So I've got Maulana Rayan Sahib here, I've got Shaji here, inshallah, and also other presenters who will come will also join us, inshallah. So we are still, we haven't really come out, or come out will be a very early word actually, but when it comes to our death of our or martyrdom of our brothers in Gaza, we are still sort of upset and sad and mourning the death of these brave individuals who have given up their life in order to deliver your and our aid. On behalf of Al-Khair Foundation, was delivering your aid to the peoples of Gaza, to the and not just delivering, of course, they were even with the camera equipment, they were out there filming, and so we are still really hit and taken by those events over the weekend. I have seen some videos which which is really sad, and this is the video, the moments just before they were attacked, the moments just before when they were filming the the tents and delivering the aid, and obviously speaking to the families, and playing around with the children, carrying them, kissing them, just before they were attacked. SubhanAllah, that is so sad, because nothing in their mind at that time was going through, nothing in their mind, SubhanAllah, that in a few moments time their life in this world would come to an end. Nothing was going through their minds, subhanAllah. The way they were enjoying their delivery, the way they were enjoying their filming of the, with the families and with the children, carrying them on their backs and playing with them and kissing them, hugging them. Allahu Akbar. Suddenly after that, they were attacked, and all 8 of them, or 8 of them, there were more, but 8 of them in an instant lost their lives. So yes, the actual videos, we've seen those as well, of when the attack had happened and the whole car is completely destroyed and burnt and shattered and torn to pieces, and even their bodies, subhanallah, was scattered all around, with their limbs and hands and cut off. We've seen those videos. That is the aftermath, or the after the attack. But when I saw this video today of the events before the attack took place, that was even more, it touches our heart that subhanallah, they were enjoying their life, whatever little life they had at that time, because staying in Gaza at the moment is not a life that anyone want to begin to imagine. Forget about dreaming of. That life is not a life that you want to even begin to imagine to live. In that war zone, with no little food, living in tents and shelters, with buildings surrounded by you, completely destroyed and torn, and nothing there. There's no life there, but they are living their life to the max whilst what they're living, and those are being filmed just before their death. So this is this is what we are. This is where we are at the moment, and obviously Imam Sahib is also here now, inshallah, and will join us a bit later on. He will share the moments, and will share the story with you as well. So hopefully, inshallah, you will tune in when he comes in as well, possibly before iftar or after iftar. Listen to the events that have unfolded over the weekend, and inshallah we'll continue with this. Maulana, you've heard about, you weren't with us on that day when this happened, but you've been following the entire events that have unfolded since then. Yes. What's your thoughts?
I think the first and foremost thought that comes in anyone's minds is the fact that their families, वो जो 8 लोग हैं, इनके जो families हैं, उनके बारे में सबसे पहले जहन के अंदर ये बात आती है, इनके wives होंगे, बच्चे होंगे. तो I was thinking about that, और अचानक ये जो हुआ है, चलो उनके लिए अगर दीनी हिसाब से हम देखें, उनके लिए जो आयत कुरानिया है उस मुताबिक उनके लिए वो शहीद हैं, और इनके लिए भी बशारत है, क्योंकि वो शहीद हैं और अल्लाह के यहाँ वो यानी स्पिरिचुअली जो कहते हैं ना, जिंदा हैं, and they are enjoying all the benefits of a shaheed, of a martyr. और सबसे पहले दुआ यही निकली, मैं घर पे था, जाहिर बात है वीकेंड पे, तो सबसे पहले दुआ यही निकली कि अल्लाह इनको आला इल्लियन में जगह अता फरमाए, वो तो शुहदा में से हैं, और इनके जो अहल व अयाल है इनको सब्र अता फरमाए. और हमारे लिए कहना ये आसान है, अल्लाह ग्रांट देम पेशेंस, उनको सब्र अता करना हमारे लिए कहना ये ज़रा आसान है, लेकिन जिन पर जो ये दिन अभी उनके लिए बहुत मुश्किल है. एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट व्यूअर्स देखे, जब when we lose someone from our own family, तो हमें उस वक्त ये पता चलता है, और जो फीलिंग जो है उस वक्त हम असल फीलिंग महसूस कर, जो दर्द है ना, दर्द जो पेन, जो दर्द है, उसको उस वक्त हम अच्छी तरह समझ सकते हैं. तो these people that have lost their father, yani a brother, a husband, so they will only understand the feeling, اور ان کے لیے we can only yani remember them, ان کو ہم یاد کرتے رہیں, and whatever we can do for them as Al Khair Foundation, I'm sure Al Khair will do so much for them on their behalf. ان کو ہم یاد رکھیں گے جس طریقے سے بھی ہو, and I think we will be talking about them again and again in the next 2 weeks. ان کو ہم زبان سے تو یعنی ہٹا تو نہیں سکتے, ان کو یاد رکھیں گے. we will remember them throughout. and عجیب شاجیب نبی صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم فرماتے ہیں کہ کما تحیون تموتون کما تموتون تحشرون, یعنی جیسے the way you will live your life, جس طرح زندگی ہم گزارتے ہیں اسی طریقے سے تموتون, موت ایسی آئے گی, اور جس طرح موت آتی ہے اللہ سبحانہ وتعالی حشر ویسے فرمائیں گے. تو it's a very magnificent, بہت ہی powerful حدیث ہے کہ the way you live your life shall you die, and the way you die shall you be raised. اللہ ویسے ہمارا ان کا حشر ایسے ہی کریں گے. so Allah make it easy for them. بار بار میں کہتا ہوں especially for their families, Allah make it extremely easy. اگر ان کے اگر if they have children, بچے ہیں, تو وہ تو فوراً جیسے یتیم ہے, and we need to look after the جو 8 لوگ ہیں ان کے اگر بچے ہیں تو وہ یتیم ہے, we need to look after them. and بات چلتی رہے گی انشاءاللہ, and we will continue talking about them. and I hope کہ ہمارے viewers میں سے بھی کال کر کے ہمارے ساتھ تھاٹس ذرا آپ شیئر بھی کریں, what you feel, آپ کیا سوچتے ہیں, because I think it's a very important moment کہ ہم ان کو زبان سے نہ ہٹائیں. میں یہ سمجھتا ہوں کہ بہت ہی یعنی important time ہے ہمارے لیے, especially in Ramadan, that we do not forget them, زبان سے نہ ہٹائیں ان کو, because انہی کی وجہ سے آپ لوگ جو ڈونیشنز دیتے ہیں they are amongst the people, وہ بہت سارے لوگوں میں سے یہ ایک گروہ ہے, جماعت ہیں جو ڈونیشنز کو آگے کرتے ہیں. تو how can we یعنی not do something for them. انا شاہ جی
جی بالکل مولانا ریاض صاحب, آپ بالکل صحیح فرما رہے ہیں, اور اس میں کوئی شک نہیں, جب سے یہ اطلاع ملی ہے 2 دن ہو گئے ہیں, اور ہمارے یہاں جو اس وقت یعنی اسٹوڈیو کا ماحول جو میں نے دیکھا کہ ہر بندہ بہت زیادہ ڈسٹرب تھا, پریشان تھا, چاہے وہ سکرین پہ آپ کو نظر آ رہے ہیں, چاہے وہ بیہائنڈ دا سکرین ہے ہمارے لوگ. یہ ساری محبت کی بات ہوتی ہے, اور وہ ہمارے والنٹیئر, ہمارے رضاکار, ہمارے بھائی جو اللہ کے حضور پیش ہوئے, یقین مانیے وہ اپنے جو فرائض منصبی تھے وہ سر انجام دیتے ہوئے اللہ کے حضور پیش ہوئے. اور وہ کیا ان کے فرائض منصبی تھے جو ان کے ذمہ کام لگائے گئے تھے, غرباء کی خدمت, یتامہ مساکین کے ساتھ تعاون, اور وہ اسی میں مشغول تھے. تو اللہ کے حضور پیش ہوئے. بے شک یہ بہت بڑا حادثہ ہے. وَلَا تَقُولُوا لِمَنْ يُقْتَلُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٌ بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ وَلَكِنْ لَا تَشْعُرُونَ. تو اس میں کوئی شک نہیں, ریان بھائی نے بالکل درست فرمایا, وہ تو زندہ ہیں اور بہت اچھی جگہ پہ وہ پہنچ گئے. لیکن بہرحال ہمارے لیے کہنا آسان ہے, ان کی فیملی, ان کے بچے جو یتیم ہو گئے, ان کے بھائی بہن والدین, ان پہ کیا گزر رہی ہوگی. ہماری اپنی حالت ایسی ہے تو ہم اللہ کے حضور دعا کرتے ہیں کہ اللہ کریم ان کی فیملی کو بھی صبر عطا فرمائے. ہم بھی ان کی فیملی میں سے ہیں, آپ بھی ان کی فیملی میں سے ہیں جو ناظرین و سامعین ہیں. تو اس موقع پہ مجھے چند اشعار یاد آ رہے ہیں, جو ہماری کیفیت ہے وہ میں بیان کرتا ہوں, ان کو خراج عقیدت پیش کرتے ہوئے. بس دلی جذبات ہیں, دل میں آئے میں پیش کرتا ہوں, ملاحظہ فرمائیے. دل زخم زخم لوگو کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں, دل زخم زخم لوگو کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں, دل زخم زخم لوگو کوئی ہے
جسے دکھائیں. کوئی ہم نفس نہیں ہے، کوئی ہم نفس نہیں ہے، غم جاں کسے سنائیں. کوئی ہم نفس نہیں ہے، غم جاں کسے سنائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. یک یک جو چھا گئی ہیں غم و درد کی گھٹائیں. یک یک جو چھا گئی ہیں غم و درد کی گھٹائیں. گیا کون اس جہاں سے، گیا کون اس جہاں سے کہ بدل گئی فضائیں. گیا کون اس جہاں سے کہ بدل گئی فضائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. وہ رفاقتوں کی راتیں وہ ہر ایک سے ہنس کے باتیں. وہ رفاقتوں کی راتیں وہ ہر ایک سے ہنس کے باتیں. گئے دور کے وہ قصے، گئے دور کے وہ قصے ہمیں یاد کیوں نہ آئیں. گئے دور کے وہ قصے ہمیں یاد کیوں نہ آئیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. اٹھا سائبان شفقت بڑی تیز دھوپ دیکھی. اٹھا سائبان شفقت بڑی تیز دھوپ دیکھی. نہیں دور دور چھاؤں، نہیں دور دور چھاؤں، کہاں اپنا سر چھپائیں. نہیں دور دور چھاؤں، کہاں اپنا سر چھپائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. ہو نصیب جام کوثر یہ نفیس کی دعا ہے. ہو نصیب جام کوثر یہ نفیس کی دعا ہے. مگر ایک ہنسی تمنا، مگر ایک ہنسی تمنا کہ حضور خود پلائیں. مگر ایک ہنسی تمنا، مگر ایک ہنسی تمنا کہ حضور خود پلائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں. کوئی ہم نفس نہیں ہے، کوئی ہم نفس نہیں ہے، غم جاں کسے سنائیں. دل زخم زخم لوگوں کوئی ہے جسے دکھائیں.
Jazakumullah. MashaAllah. Indeed, our hearts are very, in pain at the moment because of this. This is a really painful time. Rayyan just mentioned, Maulana Rayyan just mentioned that we're going to be, mentioning them for the next couple of weeks. I say that not just a couple of weeks, inshallah. These people will be remembered for maybe many, many years to come, inshallah. Because they have given the ultimate price, the ultimate sacrifice they have given the ultimate sacrifice for this cause. Yes, being in Gaza at the moment is very risky. We know that, but it's risky for the entire 2.2 million population that are there. It's very risky. It could be any time, and that's what we need to understand here. That at the moment we are living in this country, and there is this aman, the peace, and there is no, alhamdulillah, no fear that you will be attacked or something might happen to you. But in Gaza, living in Gaza, for the entire 2.2 or 2 million population that are there, every single one of them have to live in that fear that a drone attack, a missile might come any time of the day, in the middle of the night. It could come and it could kill you. They'll be martyred without any notice whatsoever, suddenly. And that's the fear that they live in. And that goes to all the the population that are there. Imagine living in that fear. Imagine living in that condition. Like I said earlier on, being in Gaza or living in Gaza is, at the moment, we can't even begin to imagine, that life. In that condition, living in tents and no food and people lining up, queuing up for hours and hours just to get a small piece of bread. This was the case after world wars, in World War II and World War I. This is what used to happen then. We read in history books and in our history lessons. This was the case back then. In this 21st century, when there is no lack of resources whatsoever, this entire population of Gaza has to live in that condition, where they have to queue up for food, and there is no food for them, and people are dying of starvation. And they have no electricity, they have no water. This kind of, subhanallah, situation that they're living in. So these people have given the ultimate sacrifice on behalf, of all these, all the people, and just Al Khair Foundation as well. So of course we will remember them, not just for a couple of weeks, but for a couple of years, for maybe many more years. So this is not something, and if you, not that one or two people are any less, but suddenly leaving, for a massive team of 8 people to suddenly in an instant be killed. That's what, because we've had, over the past 14 months, 15 months, during the war, we've had 5 members of Al Khair staff, 5 members who have given their life, or who have, sacrificed their life, who have been killed and martyred in the last 15 months. 5 members, but these are addition 8 in an instant. So that's really difficult to understand.
Yes.
Yes. Suddenly, subhanallah, 8 people are gone.
Yeah.
Suddenly 8 people are gone.
It's a huge gap.
It's difficult to grasp that.
No, it is difficult to grasp that. There is no doubt, and Allah make it easy.
Ameen.
Sometimes I'm lost for words. Over the weekend, when we heard about this, you can only think about, and I keep saying it because you can only think about their families, who they have left behind, and they have indeed made a sacrifice, and that sacrifice in the akhirah, in the life in the akhirah, will pay off for them. And maybe our viewers, these are, as you can see them on the screen now, mashallah.
This is the video of.
Yeah.
शाहजी ये उससे पहले का वीडियो है, बस आखिरी जो मूवमेंट्स है, जो कुछ 5 ये वही. हाँ, जैसे ये टेंट में हम बैठे हैं ना, ये इसी तरह टेंट है जिसकी फिल्मिंग के लिए और जिसकी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के लिए लोग गए थे. And there you are, subhanallah. It's like, they're hugging and kissing children, playing with them. It's like, a part of them knew that they're like, do you understand?
हम जा रहे हैं.
हम जा रहे हैं, it's that kind of the farewell.
Yeah.
जब आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का इस दुनिया से विसाल होने के करीब था, तो there were signs, अलामात इस तरह थी. बहुत से ऐसे मतलब एक इवेंट्स हुए हैं जिसमें आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने पहले से बता दिया है कि मतलब एक मेरा इस दुनिया में जो है वक्त जो है ख़त्म होने आ रहा है. सूरह नस्र जैसे नाजिल हुई, राजा नस्रुल्लाहि वल फतह व रअयत अन्नास यदखुलून फी दीनिल्लाहि अफवाजा. This was one of the great, ये जब ये सूरत नाजिल हुई, तो this was one of the great sign that the time of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is coming to an end. This surah, and then हज्जतुल वदा के मौके के ऊपर बहुत सी बातें आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाई, और फिर रमज़ान में जो है कुरान करीम की जो दौर करा, जिब्रील सलाम ने 2 मरतबा दौर करवाया, और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें थी. और हज़रत मुआज़ रज़ी अल्लाह तआला अन्हु को भेजा यमन की तरफ. तो ये भी वसीयत की थी कि भाई हो सकता है कि जब तुम नेक्स्ट टाइम आओ यहाँ पर तुम मुझे ना पाओ.
Yes.
You will not find me here. So I mean, so it's like when they were meeting the entire, the population there, our beneficiaries, बल्कि stakeholders कहने लगे हम. Stakeholders, these people are the people who are there in the tents, and the children and the families. These are the stakeholders of our donations, the rightful owners of our donations. क्योंकि ये हम जो donate करते हैं, ये इसके सही हकदार हैं. ये the rightful owners of our donation are these people who are in these tents, living in these tents. So when they are meeting them, and we are hugging the kids and children and playing with them, it's as if they knew that, subhanallah, the time is coming to an end. So Shaykh Tabriz has also joined us, Jazakumullah, and you're sitting there all day quietly.
I'm just thinking about what you're saying, Mulana.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looking at the images as well, and obviously our hearts are heavy with the loss that we've had to endure because of our brothers being made shaheed, massacred by the evil occupation forces. But alhamdulillah, I look at those images and I think to myself how fortunate some people are. There they are with the people who are in need. That's their last acts upon this earth, and their next acts are flying in the hearts of green birds near the Arsh of Allah. I mean, what better ending from the world, and what a better reception in the heavens can you have than that? But still, for us as a humanitarian organization, for humanitarian organizations across the world, what a huge devastation and a huge loss. What a thing where some group of people feel that they can indiscriminately take people's lives without any sort of implications about that. And to be honest with you, I'm devastated because even our own government refuses to condemn the actions of the IDF. And we are, as an organization, one of the best humanitarian organizations in this country, without a shadow of a doubt. For years and years, we've worked not only abroad, but worked in this country tirelessly, delivering whenever there were floods, when there was COVID. Our branches were turned into food banks. So we are part of the fabric of the country itself. But none of that seems to matter when you're maybe the wrong skin color or the wrong religion, or you were born in the wrong country, and that's really sad.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's very sad, Tabriz. You say that because in Gaza, these people have been targeted not only for the last 15-18 mahine se, balki we know for the last 80 years, 75-80 years. And Allah give them strength.
Ameen.
Allah give them strength. Allah inko aur taqat de, Ahle Gaza ko. And their children, they are more brave. They become more brave through all this.
The children are brave. They're not strong men in these countries.
Indeed. And you know, Mahmoud, I've got the names here. Mahmoud, is that Saeed Aslam, Bilal, Hussam, Akila, Mahmoud, Yahya Siraj, Bilal Abu Matar, Hazim Gharib, Muhammad Al Ghafir, Mahmoud Khalid Aslim. I hope I've pronounced the names properly. इनके नाम लेके इंशाल्लाह हम दुआ भी करेंगे. And these are the images, viewers, that you can see on the screen, the names that I've taken. These are the men that have been martyred, that have lost their lives. और इंशाल्लाह आज next couple of weeks इनको हम जो है इसमें, और मैं समझता हूँ इस चैरिटी काम के अंदर और हिस्सा लगा के इनको हम याद रखें, क्योंकि वो जिस मकसद के लिए निकले थे, जिस मकसद के लिए वो काम कर रहे थे, जिस यानी लगन के साथ वो खिदमत कर रहे थे, और वो हर यानी अंजाम को वो ठीक तरीके से वो कर रहे थे. May we remember them in that sense, inshallah.
Ameen, ameen.
Inshallah, yes. So these are the screen, on the screen you can see, mashallah, the you know, these are the images and the footage of the actual you know, the people who were there just before they were killed, and just before, subhanallah, their lives were taken in an instant. What they were doing, look at, you can actually see that they were only meeting with the families, hugging them, speaking to them, playing with the kids, delivering your aid, giving them the items. Subhanallah, look at that. So it was just for them to go there, it was a routine sort of event, routine thing for them to do, to go to these families and just visit them. This is exactly the same tent we're sitting in here, and yeah.
So I think, yeah,
that's right.
Alhamdulillah, but I just think to myself, so what an honor for the last things to be doing on this earth, to be playing with people who are desperate, to be handing out food items, to be handing out tents. What a wonderful thing. What a way that Allah S.W.T. has honored you for these to be your last acts, to be amongst the orphan children, to be amongst those that are so desperate. So what an honor, for you, for the last things that you do upon this earth, for you to be doing, wonderful acts like that. I don't think it can get any better than that. And although it might be difficult for all of us, we have confidence that, alhamdulillah, Allah S.W.T. not only celebrated their lives on the earth by taking this work from them, but alhamdulillah, they're also being celebrated as they arrived into Jannah. We're along with the many Palestinians who have given their lives, and what an honor, one absolute honor to leave this world doing humanitarian aid, helping those less fortunate than yourself, and then also to be received in the heavens as martyrs who gave the ultimate sacrifice in helping those that are less fortunate than themselves. So alhamdulillah,
yeah.
But of course it hurts, but it's just one of those things that alhamdulillah is written in the Qadr of Allah. Yes, alhamdulillah. Yeah, so we keep saying this, and we keep saying, encouraging our viewers, even at this time, when we're about to get ready to open our fast, that that people are giving ultimate sacrifice to help those less fortunate than themselves, and we have to ask ourselves, what's our sacrifice going to be? What's our legacy going to be, and what are we going to be remembered for? The only thing that's definite is that we're all going to leave the earth one day, and we're all going to go to Allah S.W.T. But how are we going to reach Him? How are we going to be received? What are the angels going to say about us when we go there? And what is going to be our story when we arrive in the court of Allah? And how are we going to be welcomed there? But alhamdulillah, we have trust that Allah S.W.T. We know that our brothers will have been accepted as martyrs, as the shuhada, and alhamdulillah, whilst they the devastation has been left with all of us at the organization, and undoubtedly all their family members. May Allah give them sabr. And at this special time, when we're all going to be making du'as, we ask you to make dua for our teams all across the world, for their safety, for their protection, who literally put their lives on the line every single day to deliver your amana, to deliver your aid. And that's the reality of the circumstances in which our teams work in. Alhamdulillah.
جزاکم اللہ الخیر. اللہ سبحانہ وتعالی جزائے خیر عطا فرمائے. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ. الحمدللہ مطلب یہ انسیڈنٹ کے بعد پہلی دفعہ میری حاضری ہو رہی ہے اقرا میں، اور ایک ہفتے کے بعد افطار ٹرانسمیشن میں یا اقرا پر میں حاضر ہوا ہوں. میرا سفر تھا سیریا کا. سیریا میں کیا، اور سیریا میں ہم نے ایک علاقہ دیکھا جس کی فوٹیج میں آپ کو بعد میں دکھاؤں گا، جو کہ دنیا میں سب سے بڑا پیلسٹینین ریفیوجی سیٹلمنٹ ایریا تھا. پیلسٹینین ریفیوجی سیٹلمنٹ مخیمات یرموک کے نام سے، مخیمات یرموک، دمشق کے بارڈر پر. وہاں جس طریقے سے بمبارڈمنٹ ہوئی ہے سیرین اسد رجیم نے جو کی تھی، آپ غزہ کے اسرائیلی اٹیک کو بھول جائیں گے. تو اس کے بارے میں انشاءاللہ بعد میں بات کروں گا. میں جس وقت وہاں تھے اس وقت اطلاع ہے کہ ہماری ٹیم کے اوپر غزہ میں حملہ ہوا ہے. تو اس کے پیچھے بہت زیادہ معلومات ہیں، کافی زیادہ انفارمیشن ہے، کافی زیادہ فیکٹس ہمارے سامنے آ گئے ہیں. یہ جان بوجھ کر کے ایڈ ورکرز کے اوپر حملہ تھا، نو ڈاؤٹ اباؤٹ اٹ. تو اس میں جو ہے اسرائیل نے کیا کیا غلط بیانات جاری کیے ہیں، غلط نام، غلط تصویریں انہوں نے جاری کی کہ ہم نے ان لوگوں کو مارا ہے. جو ہے وہ مطلب یعنی اس سے ہی اندازہ ہوتا ہے کہ اسرائیل کو یہ پتہ ہی نہیں ہے کہ اس نے کن کو مارا ہے. ان کو بس صرف اتنا پتہ ہے کہ یہ چیریٹی کا کام کر رہے تھے اور دوسروں کی ہیلپ کر رہے تھے. تو لہذا ہمارے لیے جو ہے بہت بڑے یہ صدمے کی بات ہے. اور جب سے یہ حادثہ ہوا ہے تب سے ہمارے لیے کھانا پینا اور آرام کرنا ناممکن ہو گیا ہے، محال ہو گیا ہے. طبیعت بھی کافی خراب ہو گئی تھی اس وجہ سے. تو بہرحال جو ہمارے ٹیم ممبرز جن کا حادثہ ہوا ہے یہ اکثر ماشاءاللہ شادی شدہ تھے، یا کچھ جو ہے ابھی اپنی فیملی سٹارٹ کرنے والے تھے، ینگ نوجوان بچے تھے. اس دن صبح کے وقت انہوں نے جو ہے جا کر کے جس ایریا میں افطاری کے لیے دیگیں پک رہی تھی وہ وزٹ کیا. وہاں پر ویری پاورفل ویڈیو میسیج ریکارڈ کیا، اور اس کے بعد یہ کیمپ میں آئے، شیلٹر کیمپ میں. یہ جو اسکرین پر اس وقت آپ ویڈیو دیکھ رہے ہیں یہ آخری ویڈیو ہے ان لوگوں کی. یہ بلو جیکٹ میں جو لوگ ہیں یہ آخری لاسٹ ویڈیو ہے ہمارے پاس ان لوگوں کی. اس کے بعد ایک ویڈیو اور ہے جس میں جو پہلا حملہ ہوا ہے اس کے بعد یہ زخمی لوگوں کو اٹھا کر کے جو لے جا رہے ہیں، زخمی اور جو ہے 2 جن کی شہادت ہوئی ہے ان کو یہ اٹھا کر کے لے کر جا رہے ہیں. اس کی چھوٹی سی ویڈیو ہمارے پاس آئی ہے. یہ حملہ جو ہوا ہے یہ الخیر کے ٹینٹ کمپاؤنڈ میں ہوا ہے، ٹینٹ سٹی میں ہوا ہے. اور یہ لوگ جو فلمنگ کر رہے تھے وہ الخیر میں ہی فلمنگ کر رہے تھے. اور وہاں پر جو ہے یہ 100 فیملیوں کو ٹینٹ دیے گئے ہیں اس وقت. روزانہ جو ہے مطلب ہم بجائے 1000 لوگوں کو ایک ساتھ ٹینٹ دینے کے 50، 100، 150 فیملیوں کو روزانہ بلاتے ہیں تاکہ جو ہے وہ سیکیورٹی بھی رہے اور آسان رہے. تو یہ لوگ جو ہے وہاں پر they were collecting their tents. Tent handing ceremony was being conducted over there, and that's when they were basically massacred. Literally. So I cannot tell you basically the level of devastation within our team and so on. Alhamdulillah, we have received support from around the world, as far as Australia, New Zealand, all Malaysia, Indonesia, of course, then many European countries, many African countries, many South American countries, and like that. Alhamdulillah, the coverage of this has been very vast around the world. Israelis are shocked on the media coverage this incident has received. And for the first time we feel that Western media has given a balanced report, with the exception of obviously Israeli media in Israel, Times of Israel or like that, but British media, including BBC, including New York Times, New York Times surprisingly gave reasonable balanced coverage and explained our points and so on. In that they twisted only my one statement, which is not that major, you can say, harming. But nevertheless, after that I decided to send video recorded interviews rather than giving videos over the phone and so on. So anyway, there is huge awareness of this around the world. For Al Khair viewers, I can request you to make dua for these people, inshallah, support them as best as you can. But more importantly, we have set up condolence books in all our branches, in our premises. So, آپ جہاں پر بھی ہوں, wherever you are, آپ کے قریب انشاءاللہ الخیر کا کوئی نہ کوئی آفس ہوگا. So we have offices in Glasgow, in Bolton, in Bradford, in Birmingham, in Leicester, East London office right next to East London Mosque, which is Iqra Bangla Studio, Al Khair Primary School, Al Khair Secondary School, Albury School, yes, Albury School also, Al Khair School in Albury, Iqra TV here in Croydon, and maybe Al Khair Foundation office also. So we want you to come visit us inshallah in our offices and sign the condolence book with your message. It's not asking your contact detail or like that. So is your message to the families of these victims. We will then send all these books, condolence books from this country as well. I mean, it's been open in other countries also, in different branches, our branches in Malaysia, Indonesia. So all these will be sent to their families inshallah. تو آپ سے گزارش ہے کہ آپ کے قریبی جو ہمارا آفس ہے وہاں پر آ کر جو ہم نے بک رکھی ہے, کتاب رکھی ہے ان لوگوں کے لیے, اس میں اپنے کامنٹس لکھیں. یو کین اردو میں لکھ سکتے ہیں, یو کین رائٹ ان انگلش اور ان عربک انشاءاللہ, واٹ ایور لینگویج یو وانٹ ٹو. جزاکم اللہ خیر. تو دعا کی درخواست ہے, دعا کی طرف چلتے ہیں, خصوصاً ان متاثرین کے لیے اور ہمارے شہداء کے لیے. اللہ سبحانہ وتعالیٰ قربانیوں کو قبول فرمائے. اللہ سبحانہ وتعالیٰ ان کے جان کی قربانیوں کے بدلے اللہ سبحانہ وتعالیٰ مسجد الاقصی کو اور فلسطین کو آزاد کرائے. اللہ سبحانہ وتعالیٰ ان کی قربانیوں کے بدلے وہاں کے لوگوں کے لیے رحم کرم کے فیصلے فرمائے اور ان کی آسانیاں پیدا ہوں. اللہم صلی علی سیدنا و نبینا محمد مبارک وسلم علیہ. اللہم انت السلام منک السلام تبارک یا ذا الجلال والاکرام. اللہم انک عفو کریم رحیم تحب العفو فاعف عنا یا کریم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى من القول والفعل والعمل والنية والهدى إنك يا مولانا على كل شيء قدير. اللهم ربنا اغفر لنا ولإخواننا الذين سبقونا بالإيمان ولا تجعل في قلوبنا غلا للذين آمنوا ربنا إنك رؤوف رحيم. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم اغفر موتانا وموتى المسلمين. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. اللهم آنس وحشتنا في قبورنا. اللهم ارحمنا بالقرآن العظيم. اللهم اجعله لنا إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة. اللهم ذكرنا منه ما نسينا وعلمنا منه ما جهلنا وارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وآناء النهار واجعله لنا حجة يا رب العالمين. صل وسلم على حبيبك سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. یہ افطار کا وقت ہو چکا ہے. لندن اور آس پاس کے علاقوں کے لوگ اپنے افطار کی طرف چلیں, دیگر علاقوں کے لوگ اپنے وقت کے لحاظ سے کیجیے گا.
اللهم إني لك صمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وعلى رزقك أفطرت.
السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ. دعا کے بعد آپ کی خدمت میں حاضر ہوں. بس یہ کہنے کے لیے حاضر ہوا ہوں کہ انشاءاللہ ہم افطار کے بعد میں خود واپس آؤں گا آپ کے سامنے. یہ سمجھ لیجیے کہ تقریباً 7 بجے 7 بجے میں آپ کے سامنے واپس آؤں گا انشاءاللہ. اس وقت میں یہ حادثے کی پوری تفصیل بتاؤں گا پہلے 7 بجے سے 7:15 کے درمیان، اور پھر 7:30 کے قریب جو ہے ہم آپ کی ٹیلی فون کالز لیں گے. 7:15 سے 7:30 کے درمیان آپ کی کالز لیں گے. آپ اپنے تاثرات پیش کر سکتے ہیں یہ واقعے کے بارے میں، اس حادثے کے بارے میں. اگر آپ کا کوئی میسیج ہے وہ انشاءاللہ آپ ہمارے ساتھ شیئر کر سکتے ہیں. اور انشاءاللہ آئندہ کل ہم ایک تعزیتی پروگرام بھی رکھیں گے اس کے لیے، جس کی تفصیلات ہم آپ کے ساتھ بعد میں شیئر کریں گے. جو شہداء ہیں ہمارے اس حادثے میں، جو شہداء ہیں ان کی تعداد کل 8 ہے، جس میں سے 6 ہمارے ٹیم ممبرز تھے، اسٹاف تھے، اور 2 اور ہمارے ٹیم ممبرز تھے لیکن وہ جرنلسٹ تھے جو ہے. تو وہ جرنلزم میں ہیں، جرنلسٹ ان کے مطلب اپنی فیلڈ ہے، لیکن وہ ہمارے جب بھی ہمارا کوئی پروجیکٹ ہوتا ہے تو وہ اس کی آ کر کے کوریج کرتے تھے. تو ہم ان کو مطلب اپنا ہی ٹیم مانتے ہیں ایک لحاظ سے، اگرچہ وہ ہمارے اسٹاف نہیں تھے جو ہے، لیکن ہمارے مشن پہ تھے وہ. تو 8 لوگوں کی جان گئی ہے، جن کو ہم نے ٹینٹ دیے ہیں ٹینٹ سٹی میں اس حادثے کے دوران. ان میں سے 5 لوگ بری طریقے سے زخمی ہوئے ہیں. تو الحمدللہ ان میں ابھی تک کسی کی شہادت کی اطلاع نہیں آئی، لیکن 5 لوگ ان میں زخمی ہوئے ہیں. دوسری جو کار پر حملہ ہوا ہے تو ادھر بھی سڑک پر جو ہے کافی لوگ زخمی ہوئے. انشاءاللہ اس کی تفصیلات میں آپ کو بعد میں بتاؤں گا، چونکہ ہم نے اذان کی طرف بھی چلنا ہے انشاءاللہ. بس آپ سے یہ گزارش ہے کہ 7 o'clock کا آپ الارم لگا لیں. 7 بجے میں اس کی تفصیلات دوں گا، اور 7:15 بجے آپ حضرات فون کر کے اپنے تاثرات پیش کیجیے گا انشاءاللہ. جزاکم اللہ خیر. چلتے ہیں اذان کی طرف، اور پھر افطار کے بعد آپ کی خدمت میں حاضر ہوتے ہیں. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
ऐ अल्लाह, इस दावत कामिल और ता क़यामत कायम होने वाली नमाज के रब, तू मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को जन्नत में नुमाया मकाम फजीलत अता फरमा और उन्हें उस मकाम महमूद पर फाइज फरमा जिसका तूने उनसे वादा फरमाया है। बेशक तू वादे के खिलाफ नहीं फरमाता।
اللهم نبهني فيه لبركات أسحاره ونور فيه قلبي بضياء أنواره وخذ بكل أعضائي إلى اتباع آثاره بنورك يا منور قلوب العارفين.
ऐ अल्लाह, मुझे सहरी की नेमतों में बेदार करना, उसकी रोशनी से मेरे दिल को मुनव्वर कर दे। ऐ इल्म रखने वालों के दिलों को रोशनी अता करने वाले, मेरे जिस्म के हर हिस्से पर अपने नूर का असर कर दे। आमीन।
O Allah, on this day, awaken me with the blessings of the early mornings. Illuminate my heart with the brightness of its rays. Let every part of my body follow its effect. By heart with the brightness of its rays. Let every part of my body follow its effects. By your light, O the illuminator of the hearts of those who know.
نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيم الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدع المعين المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء.
Amidst the fasting and the whispers of prayer, a thought arises, a concern we all share. For there are those in this world so vast who struggle each day, their hardships unsurpassed. With a thoughtful tone, let us come together to spread love and kindness, to make life better. In this blessed month, let's extend our hand to share our blessings, to understand that a small gesture, a meal to savor, can bring joy to someone's life, a moment forever. As we distribute these packs with hearts aglow into humble homes where hardships flow, Ramadan's true essence lies not just in fasting, but in how we nourish souls everlasting. So let our thoughtful tones echo through each day as we donate food packs, lighting the way.
في هذا اليوم الطيب المبارك بفضل الله عز وجل نفتتح مخيم أهل قطر.
The conflict in Syria has resulted in an unprecedented humanitarian crisis. According to the United Nations, over 13.4 million people in Syria require humanitarian assistance, with 6.7 million people internally displaced, leaving many families struggling to put food on the table. Since the beginning of the crisis, Al-Khair Foundation has been at the forefront of providing humanitarian assistance to the Syrian people. During the holy month of Ramadan, the foundation has made it a priority to distribute food packs to the most vulnerable families, ensuring they have access to nutritious food during this sacred time. This year, Al-Khair Foundation aims to distribute thousands of food packs to families and individuals in Syria. Each food pack contains essential items such as rice, flour, sugar, oil, lentils, and canned goods, providing a month's supply of food for a family of 5. In the spirit of Ramadan, let us all remember the importance of generosity, compassion, and solidarity, and contribute to making the world a better place for the Syrian people. Make a difference today, keep the spirit of giving, by donating this Ramadan with Al-Khair.
Subhanallah, I'm inside Syria, and this is a masjid which has been destroyed completely by Assad regime, and then there are other masajids that has been destroyed due to earthquake and so on. This entire area, complete area, completely finished. You will see destruction and demolition wherever you go. So initially this area was destroyed by Assad regime, and then whatever was left over, that has been, you can say, further damaged or destroyed due to the earthquake. Now, this is a central masjid location. And after basically this revelation in Syria, a new regime in power, whether it's good or bad, whatever, Allah knows best. But people started to come back to their areas and started their lives. So mashallah, some houses now have occupants and people coming here. It is high time that we reconstruct this masjid, inshallah. If we can build this masjid, that will be great hope for thousands of residents in this area, inshallah. You know, having masjid reconstructed give you sense of discomfort, not basically just assurance and like that, but it gives you comfort, sense of this type of comfort where basically you know that, okay, Allah is with us, and if Allah's house can be rebuilt, then our houses also will be rebuilt, inshallah. And then we don't have to build their houses. They can help themselves. You will see many people will start to basically construct their own houses, and to rebuild these houses basically for themselves is quite easy, because these are single story or two-story houses, so they can buy blocks and so on, this and that, and they can start. We can assist, of course, inshallah, wherever we can, but they will not be fully dependent on us. Yes, if it is apartment buildings and big buildings and so on, then that's where basically we would need to intervene. But single story and double story houses, I'm sure that local population can build themselves, inshallah. Masjid, I'm looking basically for donors who can donate £500 or £1,000 towards reconstruction of this masjid. If there is any donor who would like to basically sponsor full masjid, this one or any other one in Syria, then please do contact us. The masajids here range from £50,000 onward. So some masajids could go as high as basically 150,000, 200,000. But because construction is quite expensive, they look at basically bigger masajids here. So there is no concept of having small pockets of masajids. As you can see that this is, mashallah, big masjid. It's big center. So, you know, this may require maybe about £100,000 plus, so on. So, inshallah, if it is slightly smaller than this one, then those can be constructed in 50, 70,000 pounds and so on. But this one, I would reckon that maybe it requires around 100,000. And this is my just rough estimation. Obviously, we will get proper documentation and so on. And if anybody wants to participate in this masjid big time, inshallah, most welcome. May Allah S.W.T reward you and bless you. I think basically this was the Qibla direction. Qibla was on this side, and this was the exterior part of the masjid. And subhanallah, someone is giving me this copy of Quran here. Assalamu alaikum. من هنا من المسجد you know, entire masjid destroyed, but Quran is there. So subhanallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless this masjid, inshallah. If anybody wants to reconstruct this masjid, I'll bring this copy of Quran for you, inshallah. It will be a great honor for you to have a historical Quran, inshallah, from here. So, Jazakumullah khair. Please try to support us best as you can. Contact us. I would say basically one share of £1,000 or half a share of £500 from your contribution towards Masajid's reconstruction in Syria will be great, inshallah. And let's make it a big campaign. Let's make it basically as part of Rebuild Syria campaign, basically, rebuild masajids, where basically we rebuild initially basically 5, then 10, then 20, 50, and if possible more masajids, inshallah. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be cheap, it's going to be expensive exercise, but try, inshallah, to donate as best as you can. Jazakumullah khair. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Amidst the fasting and the whispers of prayer, a thought arises, a concern we all share. For there are those in this world so vast who struggle each day, their hardships unsurpassed. With a thoughtful tone, let us come together to spread love and kindness, to make life better. In this blessed month, let's extend our hand to share our blessings, to understand that a small gesture, a meal to savor, can bring joy to someone's life, a moment forever. As we distribute these packs, with hearts aglow, into humble homes where hardships flow, Ramadan's true essence lies not just in fasting, but in how we nourish souls everlasting. So let our thoughtful tones echo through each day as we donate food packs, lighting the way. Amidst the fasting and the whispers of prayer, a thought arises, a concern we all share. For there are those in this world so vast who struggle each day, their hardships unsurpassed. With a thoughtful tone, let us come together to spread love and kindness, to make life better. So let our thoughtful tones echo through each day as we donate food packs, lighting the way.
یہ بنیادی طور پر ایک آرفانیج ہے اور جو ہے نا یہاں پہ 4 کلاسز لگتی ہیں جس میں مقامی بچے بھی ہوتے ہیں اور یہ کچھ یتیم بچے بھی ہمارے پاس زیر تعلیم ہیں.
ہمارے کسی رشتہ دار نے بتایا یہاں پہ ایک مدرسہ میں داخلہ کروایا. میرے 2 اور بھائی ہیں وہ بھی پڑھ رہے ہیں اور میں بھی.
شعیب جو ہے نا یہ ہمارے پاس تقریباً آج سے 5 سال پہلے یہ بچہ آیا تھا. تو چونکہ یتیم بچے ان میں سے کسی کا والد نہیں ہے کسی کی والدہ نہیں ہے تو ایک طرح سے جو تربیت میں کچھ کمی ہوتی ہے والدین جو کہ پوری کر سکتے ہیں وہ نہیں ہو سکتی. تو یہ بچے جب یہاں پہ آتے ہیں تو نفسیاتی حوالے سے کچھ پیچیدگیوں کا ہمیں سامنا کرنا پڑتا ہے. تو اس کی کاؤنسلنگ کی ہے ابھی ماشاءاللہ یہ بہت اچھا جا رہا ہے.
کوئی گھر نہیں تھا بے گھر تھے تو ماں کا پیار نہیں ملا باپ کا تو یہاں پہ استاد تھے انہوں نے ہمیں پیار کیا تو ہمارا یہی چھت یہی ہمارا گھر ہے اور یہی رہنے کی جگہ سارا کچھ. میرا خواب تھا کہ میں بڑا ہو کر پائلٹ بنوں گا اور یہاں پہ دینی دنیاوی اور یہاں پہ کمپیوٹر بھی لگے ہوئے ہیں جس کے اوپر ہم سائنسی تعلیم حاصل کرتے ہیں.
میں خصوصی طور پر شکر گزار ہوں الخیر فاؤنڈیشن کا جنہوں نے ہمیں ایسا ماحول دیا یہ ادارہ دیا اور اس میں جو ہے نا ہمیں کام کرنے کے موقع دیا. تو اللہ تعالیٰ جو ہے نا معاونین کو منتظمین کو اور ہمارے جو ڈونر حضرات ہیں ان کو جزائے خیر عطا فرمائے.
یہاں پہ خوش ہے ہمیں کسی چیز کی کوئی پریشانی نہیں ہے. ہم شکر ادا کرتے ہیں الخیر والوں کا جنہوں نے ہمارے لیے اتنی بڑی سوسائٹی اور اتنا بڑا نظام کیا. اللہ پاک ان کو مزید ترقی عطا فرمائے.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. وتستمر جهود مؤسسة الخير قبيل شهر رمضان المبارك اليوم 28 من فبراير من العام 2025 وصلت قوافل الدجاج المعلب إلى شمال قطاع غزة الذي حرم منها لأشهر عديدة بعد أن جوع وحوصر ودمر. اليوم بفضل الله تتمكن مؤسسة الخير بفضل الله ثم جهود المتبرعين من إدخال هذه لحوم الدجاج المعلب إلى أهلنا النازحين في مراكز اللجوء والإيواء حيث سيتم توزيعها بإذن الله على أهلنا النازحين والمهجرين كمعلبات جاهزة ومطبوخة أعدت لهم وأيضا سيتم طبخها كوجبات لتقدم لإفطار الصائمين في شهر رمضان المبارك. نقول لكل المتبرعين عبر مؤسسة الخير بارك الله فيكم جزاكم الله كل خير أحسن الله إليكم كما أطعمتم الجائعين في غزة أطعمكم الله من ثمار الجنة والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
In the month of Ramadan, we gather to pray to seek forgiveness and guidance in every way. But let us not forget those who need our aid, the disabled among us, whose struggles never fade. They face obstacles every single day, yet their faith never sways. Let us extend our hands to help them along, to show them that they still belong. In this blessed month of fasting and prayer, let us show our love and care. For those who are differently abled, let us be their voice. Let us be stable. Let us offer our support and understanding to lift them up, to help them in standing. For in helping others, we find true grace. In serving the disabled, we find our place.
The holy month of Ramadan, a time of reflection, prayer, and profound generosity, sees Muslims around the globe dedicate themselves to acts of charity and compassion. Among the organizations embodying this spirit is the Al-Khair Foundation, a leading international humanitarian NGO. Last year, as Ramadan illuminated the month, their efforts extended to Myanmar, where they undertook a crucial iftar and hot meal distribution program, offering vital support to vulnerable communities during a time of increased need. For many families in Myanmar, particularly those facing displacement, poverty, or conflict, the daily fast of Ramadan can be a significant challenge. Access to nutritious food to break the fast is not always guaranteed. Recognizing this hardship, Al-Khair Foundation has stepped in to provide vital support, ensuring individuals can observe Ramadan with dignity and comfort. The Al-Khair Foundation's efforts in Myanmar are part of a wider global Ramadan initiative, providing vital aid to communities in need across the world. Through these distributions, the Foundation is not only addressing immediate needs but also fostering a sense of solidarity and connection during this special time. Bless and be blessed this Ramadan. Call our 24-hour hotline number or visit our website to make a donation today. Canned chicken provides a long-lasting and readily accessible protein option, especially as a lifeline in the Al-Khair Foundation's Gaza emergency response. However, the transformation from live bird to the canned chicken product is a complex process involving multiple precise steps. By understanding these processes, we gain appreciation for the technology and precision involved in bringing this aid to the starving displaced people of Palestine. While seemingly simple, the production of canned chicken is a highly regulated and intricate process designed to ensure food safety, preserve nutritional value, and provide a consistently palatable product. The journey of canned chicken begins well before the cannery. Chickens destined for canning are typically raised on large-scale poultry farms. These farms focus on efficiency and growth rates, usually raising broiler chickens bred to reach slaughter weight in a relatively short time frame. Selection processes are critical. Only healthy birds with appropriate size and conformation are chosen for processing. This initial stage is crucial for ensuring the quality and consistency of the final product from Al-Khair. The chicken must be thawed safely.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our appeal for tonight. Alhamdulillah, after a break and after iftar transmission and after our iftar, alhamdulillah, we are back here, me and Marian, mashallah, both of us, inshallah. And again, another night of appeal, another night, inshallah, we're going to continue with the appeals that we're doing for Al-Khair Foundation projects, especially for Gaza, subhanallah. Because you know what? alhamdulillah, our project and our, subhanallah, delivery is so great. We cannot stop at any instant. We cannot stop for anything. This needs to continue. Our project delivery needs to continue because there are, subhanallah, millions, over 2 million people who need our support. And, when it comes to Al-Khair projects, feeding the people of Gaza, iftar meals, giving them the food packs, giving them the shelters, anything, the chicken, canned meat, all of these things, this needs to continue. We've got the Al-Khair fantastic mosque project, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, last I know, Maulana, 3 has been done, and we were raising for the 4th one. I don't know if the 4th one has been done or not, but inshallah, we need to continue with that.
Indeed, we do. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back, everyone. MashaAllah, your donations are coming in so much, and you are showing your generosity on another level. Isko ab jari rakhein. And like Maulana Huzaifa has just said, in Gaza, the masajid, 3 masajid have been erected by your generosity and by the generosity of others. Abhi ye jo choti masjid hai, uske liye how many hamare viewers mein se have donated and are yet to donate, ye sawal uthta hai. And I think and I believe ke aap log inshallah in the remaining days that we have for Ramadan, उसके अंदर मस्जिद को भी complete करेंगे और साथ-साथ chicken tents को भी complete करेंगे, and also the tens of thousands of Ramadan food packs that's required in Syria, उसको भी आप आसानी के साथ complete कर लेंगे. And Ramadan food packs, chicken tins, lorries and the masjid, there are many projects of Al-Khair Foundation, and the teams are working tirelessly. And some of the teams that we have been speaking about lately, you know the news, abhi unke bare mein, you know what you need to do. Hame pata hai, hame kya karna hai. We need to remember them in our prayers at all times. But the charity work, jo kaam kar rahe hain, jo vulnerable people, jahan par bhi hain, this must continue, inshallah. And I know for a fact we will continue this, and you will continue this, and we will try our utmost level best in the next 9 days. Maulana, days are going by very quick, and they have gone by very quick indeed. And the days that we are left in, these will, by the time we know it, it's the end. We will be saying it's the last few days left.
Yes, yesterday was, well, today we completed 17 fast.
Alhamdulillah.
17 have already gone, and yesterday we launched that 313 project as well.
Ashab Badr project, yes.
So 17 fasting is already gone. We've got 12 or 13 maximum left. Abhi dekhiye, very soon, in the next few days, we're going to be hitting the last 10 nights.
No, indeed.
When it comes to the nights, the biggest nights, and Laylatul Qadr possible every odd nights, yes. So, we're hitting that end mark, the milestone, and we're coming to the end, subhanallah. Now, we should be sprinting. Now we should be running towards, the finish line, we're running towards it. You give it your best shot, you give it your all, what you have when you reaching that final stop. The finish line. So this is what we are gearing up towards now. Ramadan first half 17 khatam ho chuke hain. It's already done. We've got no more than less than 2 weeks left. Less than 2 weeks left, subhanallah, for this month of Ramadan to come to an end. What have we done? What have you done? We need to ask that question. Ask that question to yourself. What have you done? Have you done enough? Have you done enough or not? Or is there something that more you can do?
That's the question, isn't it? Enough.
Yes.
That's the question. Have we done enough?
Yes. So
that's the biggest question.
Of course, that's the biggest question, yeah.
Yeah, and I believe, mashallah, Hamara viewers, they think that they have done enough, but they always come back.
Yes.
They come back. And in terms of the chicken tins, what's your thoughts on the fact that UK say we will definitely give a chicken
Well, I don't know where we are exactly. Whether we've done that one truck of 7,500, 7,800 tons, 75,000 pounds ka. Big truck here with the rice and the flour and everything. I don't know whether we've done that or not. We've surpassed that. I don't know, but we'll get to know that. But I hope, and I sincerely hope that yeah, one truck to minimum. I think that we need to send into Gaza on. From Al Khair in UK, from our donors in the UK, at least. I'm sure there's more, because this is a fantastic project.
It is indeed.
And if you look at it, for the people of Gaza, the tin can meat, chicken meat, the whole, chicken in a tin can, subhanAllah, that's probably the best way to send, that's probably the way. It's not possible. The heat and the temperature and all of that and the delay. Enjoy the chicken, enjoy the meat, just the way we have here. We enjoy that. So we want them to enjoy. And if you look at the price of this one whole chicken tin can with the rice and the meat, it's only 10 pounds. Rice and the flour, only 10 pounds, subhanallah. So who doesn't want to send that in? Who doesn't want to, pay that much money to ensure that one family, a whole family, will enjoy one, if not two meals from that chicken can, for a whole day, subhanallah. That's the best option.
It is the best option, and I want to urge हमारे viewers, every single one, tonight, just like the way हम आपको रोज़ाना हर रात को urge करते हैं और आपको बताते हैं that come forward, और जिन को आप जानते हैं उनको भी इत्तला करें. Tell them as well, let us not allow these nights and these hours and minutes and seconds that we are in, let us not allow this to simply slip away from us, बल्कि हर second को सही मानों में और सही तरीके से इस्तेमाल करें. And also, viewers, they can sending in a truck worth of chicken tins into Gaza for us, the people in the United Kingdom. ये हमारे लिए, it should not be a hard, a difficult task whatsoever. It should be a very, very easy task for us, because there are so many hundreds and thousands of people जो अपील को इकरा टीवी को माशाल्लाह शौक से ज़ौक से देखते हैं, and you understand the plight of the people in Gaza. इसको आप अच्छी तरह समझते हैं, and at the same token आप ये भी जानते हैं और ये भी समझते हैं, and you feel the sorrowness for the people that have lost their lives, not only the people of Gaza, not only the people of Gaza, but also yani jo team wale hain, the struggles they have to go through and the struggles that they are willing to go through, because they want to make sure that they are serving that strip of land, they are serving their people. And during that process, जबकि वो उनके लोगों को यानी गज़ा वालों को वो खिदमत करते हैं, they know the consequences, what can possibly happen, what is possible, possibility क्या है that can happen with them. उसके बावजूद भी माशाल्लाह वो बढ़ चढ़ के यानी खिदमत करते हैं, and they do the utmost level best. तो इन सब चीज़ों को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए मैं आप सब से कहूँगा, people that have that are struggling from the teams, उनको भी we need to give यानी उनके साथ भी हम दें. And we should try to make sure that we are remembering, especially those, Maulana, that have lost their lives from amongst the team.
Yes, you're very rightly. That's a very good point you mentioned. You know, to deliver in Gaza, it's very risky and it's not an easy task. It's not something that in other countries you can easily go there. You can, you know, it's like a walk in the park. You know, you go there, you got all the food packs and you got the, you know, whatever food items that you're giving or things that you're giving, you can put it in one place, call the people, give it, film, shoot, and all of that. You can't, in Gaza, you can't do that. It's not possible because just like this, 8 people, unfortunately, that lost their lives, you know, they weren't doing anything. They were just doing the filming and the shooting and, you know, all of this, you know, handing out some, you know, packs and things like that for the tent families, setting up a new tent in a new area with 100 tents and just handing them over. This is what they were doing. And just imagine that, doing that activity got them killed.
Yeah.
You know, such simple task that you've donated 100 tents. They were setting up 100 tents and handing them over to the families, giving them the shelter, you know, hugging them, kissing them, you know, handing over the packs to them, all of that you can see on the screen here, you know, and, you know, amidst all of that, and they get killed, subhanAllah.
Yeah,
so how difficult it is.
No, it is, Maulana, and you know the fact that we say to our viewers, har waqt inse kehte hain, that we have the most easiest task.
Absolutely.
Yes. We simply stand here और appeal करते हैं और आपसे viewers से हम ये दरख्वास्त करते हैं that you call in and donate. The teams are doing the most difficult task. Anything can happen to them at any time. और इसके लिए वो तैयार हैं. They are in the path of Allah truly fi sabilillah, and in the path of Allah they are helping and struggling and wanting to make sure the people that have lost everything, उनको रहने के लिए कोई जगह मिले, उनको रहने के लिए कोई जगह मिले और उस जगह को वो तैयार करते हैं, you know, and making sure the tents that you provide through your, mashallah, generous donations, many tents, tens and thousands of tents have been yani put up and they have been erected. क्यों? ताकि family वाले उन tents के अंदर वो रह सकें. And along with the tents, जो accessories चाहिए उन tents के लिए वो भी उनको देते हैं. जिस तरीके से the chicken tins के साथ आटा और चावल सब कुछ देते हैं, making sure that it is not just the chicken tin on its own. Chicken के साथ